Welcome back to Ion Radio. I'm Ken.
I'm John.
And today we are beginning Madness 2025. John, this is our 5th year doing this. I'm excited.
Yeah, I can't believe it's 5th year doing this. That's crazy. I'm super excited. Madness is like one of my favorite things we do on the channel.
That's right. It's our 300-point matchup. We have our elimination bracket. If you're interested to see the fleet building rules, because they're a little different, we change them up every year.
Every single year.
Take a look at our fleet intro video, and that'll give you some more of the extra details.
We always give first dibs for this to our Patreons, so big shout out and thank you to all of our Patreons.
Today, I'm going to be flying Redspec01's fleet. He's a patron member. We've got an Imperial fleet that includes an interdictor and a combat refit, which is not normally seen, but we're going to be interested to see how that works out. John, what about you?
Today, I'm playing a Patreon fleet from Jeffo, who is got a Providence and some hard cells and a couple fighters.
So Separatist versus Imperial action. Let's go through our wacky commander selection, and then we'll be right back to tell you how we think that's going to work.
Okay, so my random draw, I'm playing now as Luminara, and we'll see how that works.
And I've got Draven, which...
I'm glad you got it and not me.
At least I know how to use them a little bit, because I've been playing with them. This is weird, because one of the things you pointed out, John, while we were trying these was you have a Separatist fleet with a Republic commander, and I've got a Rebel commander with an Imperial fleet. So a bunch of defectors is basically what we're doing.
Yes, we are. Okay, so that's pretty exciting. So now let's check out the fleets and see how the Admirals will affect it.
This fleet is an Imperial fleet brought to us by Redspec01. As a surprise, General Draven has defected to the Empire and is commanding an interdictor combat refit with Wing Commander, Fighter Coordination Team, Boosted Comms, Targeting Scrambler, Heavy Ion emplacements with the interdictor title. There's a Victory 2 with Flight Commander, Flight Controllers, Boosted Comms, and the Corruptor title. 4 squadrons. Darth Vader shows up in his TIE Defender with Merrick Stale, Tempest Squadron, and a generic Lambda shuttle.
Here is Jeffo's 2025 Madness fleet. It is a Separatist fleet. The first round, Luminari, got selected, so Luminari is on a Providence class carrier with Shumai, thermal shields, proximity mines, external racks, point defense ion cannons, and XI-7s. The second ship is a hard cell class battle refit with proximity mines, linked turbo laser towers, foreman's labor. The third ship is a hard cell class battle refit with proximity mines and linked turbo laser towers. 4 squadrons. We have PAP and Wat Tambor in the B-22 Starfighter.
John won the bid with Luminara at 25 points to Draven's 28 and elected to go second, giving me the following options. Surprise attack, abandoned mining facility, and infested fields. I'm choosing abandoned mining facility primarily because I think General Draven will be able to do some kind of counter to John's fleet. So let's see how this works out.
Thank you for watching Ion Radio. If you enjoy our content, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Come join us on our Discord and make sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Links are in the video description. For great-looking acrylic tokens and accessories, head over to Admiral Tater's Ship Shop. You can find the Ion Radio rulers that we use in our battle reps exclusively here.
right, so now we're done with deployment here. We've got Draven on the interdictor. That's just still really weird that we have opposing admirals on our fleets, John. So Draven is on the interdictor moving at speed 1. We've got the Victory 2 at speed 2. We've got Vader, Merrick, Tempest, and the Lambda sitting here ready to attack the Separatists in front of me.
Okay, over on my side I have Luminara sitting on my flagship Providence for the Separatists. I have 2 hard cells. This one here is Foreman's Labor, and then I have my squads here. At the beginning, I placed out proximity mines, some on the Purgles, some on the dust field. And then Shumai took 3 and 5 for the turns that she can do her stuff.
Beginning of round 1, Draven takes a look at the Providence, sees all the dials, and takes an engineering and a nav token. As I am first player, I get to go first. We're going to start with the Victory 2. Victory 2 shows a nav. I'm going to take that, John, as a token. And then we're going to move ahead at speed 2.
We're going to start with the generic hard cell. It's revealing a engineering. We're going to use engineering to gain 1 victory point. Or victory token.
Gotcha, yeah. No, I'm not Dravening.
You don't want to? Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Then we're going to move at speed 2. We're going to slide ourselves over to here.
Interdictor, we're showing an engineering. I'm going to go ahead and use that as the dial. I am within range 1 of the dust cloud, so I can gain 1 victory token for that.
For every point that you spend if you wanted to just get rid of the dust cloud.
No, I'm going to keep it for now, because if I do 2, it goes away, right? So I'm going to take 1 point and leave the dust cloud where it is, so 1 token. And then I'm going to move forward at speed 1. The $1 million question is I no longer know if I am still there.
If you're in range of the token to go off, then it's...
Alright, so after movement, the interdictor is still just touching at range 1, this part of the dust field, just outside of the prox mine.
Unfortunate. Okay, so now we're going to go with Foreman's Labor. We have an engineering. We're going to spend it, and we're going to get another point.
And Foreman's Labor can have a raid.
And then we're going to move forward too. Providence with Luminargos, we have an engineering. We are outside of distance for that, so that is unfortunate, but we're going to just barrel down going speed 2. Boom. Squadrons to you.
Everything can move at speed 5, which gives me a wide berth to do things.
No.
Minus Tempest, which is 4, and the Lambda 3, but I'm only caring about the defenders. So we're going to move Vader here, and Merrick here.
Okay, my 2, they are max 4, so we're going to just look at them combined, and this one's 5, so we want to put them right up here in the front, like that.
Okay, and then I've got my remaining 2 squadrons. Lambda's going to go here. Tempest here.
At the end of squadrons, we go into moving Purgles. I select first, and they have to move at least 1 to 2.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna slide this one. We know this is on the tail.
Yeah.
To right there, and then put it back on the tail. When we get closer to it,
We'll worry about it.
we'll worry about it. We know where it's supposed to be.
We're going to move this Purgle. He's going to come out to there.
That will do it for the turn.
After command phase, Draven once again takes a look at Foreman Labor's command stack and decides to take an engineering and a squadron token for his raid abilities. And then we're just going to go ahead and activate the interdictor. Interdictor shows engineering once again. And we are going to use that token. We're going to farm 2 tokens of victory tokens off of the dust field, which I believe will remove the dust field.
That is correct. Let me do this.
So dust field is gone. And now I can actually shoot unobstructed at some of these. So we're going to start a shot here that looks to be close range. So we're going to shoot here at this proximine. That's a black and blue die. I just need 1 hit, correct? All right, here we go. There's my hit. And now I'm going to move speed 1. Nice and close. John, do you?
Okay, Providence is going to go. The Providence is revealing an engineering. We choose not to do anything with it. And then move our speed 2. And I avoid this Purgle. It's either going to be just the shield dial. It's probably going to be the shield dial. I'm going to land. No, it's not. I'm going to land on that though.
Having cleared the Purgle, we're going to put Pap all the way in the back corner here.
Okay.
Now I have to activate the Victory. Victory has a nav. We're going to go ahead and use the dial. I believe we're still out of range on everything. Providence moved it, but I don't think we're clear. So speed 2, do a jig jog like so.
We're gonna go with the generic hard sell. We got an engineering. We're going to use it to get us 1 token.
Which one is the first one in the front?
Yep.
Okay.
And then we're going to go speed 2. Just push him a little. And find ourselves right there. Oh, continuing to me.
Yep.
Foreman's labor is revealing an engineering. We're going to spend that to clear the raid. And then we're going to spend that to gain a victory token.
And then you can get the raid back with Draven.
Cool. And then we're going to land smack dab right onto.
Overlapping what?
That is not a legal move. That is.
It's back corner. Vader's going to go here. So I'm in your side arc only.
Okay.
Come on. Alright, so starting with Vader. 2 red dice to attack into the side of your hard saw. Depth 2 and bomber.
Got a crit.
All right, we'll leave the crit. Depth. Take 2.
Okay. First, what we're going to do is we're going to have you re-roll the crit into an accuracy. And then we're going to redirect it to the rear.
All right. Merrick next. He can get into range 1 but can't do anything.
Watambor can move up to 4. He's going to come here and he's going to hug both of them.
Mm-hmm.
And then Pap is going to fly in and he's going to land here and he's going to hug both of them as well.
Okay. We're going to move. We're just going to move the lamb to here. No, I'm going to leave the lamb to here. Just interfere with the Purgle because it can't knock me out of the way, right? And then Tempest, speed 4. I'm going to go to the front here. As close as we can, but I think you're still going to be able to.
The post lines. But post to post, it goes over the corner.
That's what I was hoping to be able to do.
Okay. Purgle.
Purgle.
Movement for me. I'm going to
Still going to be able to pretty much.
whip it around and touch it to there.
Okay.
And then you're going to move this one.
I mean,
He really, he kind of hits a stop point.
yeah, this Purgle, John, he's just casually strolling. He wants to hang out over here between the station and this asteroid. That's what he wants to do.
Okay, that will finish up this turn.
At the conclusion of the command phase here in round 3, Draven takes a look at the generic hard cell and decides to take another engineering token and a concentrate fire token. So I now have one of each on Draven. Isn't that fun, John? We're going to activate the interdictor first. Interdictor shows a nav. We are going to use it as the dial. I'm protected over here, so that's obstructed. I don't think I can get that one, not that I really care. So I think all I'm going to do, we're out of range here, is just move.
Okay.
So speed 1, we're going to kick that up to speed 2. Believe we can just fit in here.
Wow. Fancy.
I haven't forgotten how to fly them yet, John. To you.
Okay, we're going to go with Foreman's Labor, and we're going to be revealing a Confire, and we are unobstructed just barely to the front of the victory, so we're going to take that shot. So we're going to start with 3 red dice, and then Confire in 1, and we have linked turbo laser towers. Cool. That's probably going to be linked. And then we're going to Confire in. Cool. And then we're going to link turbo laser tower this. Okay, take 7 to your
Can we
front.
switch back to the other sides of the table, John?
It's always been this hand. 7. You gotta pick what you want to do.
All right, we're gonna brace that to. Yeah, it's 5 years of me doing this to you, John. It's my turn, right? So all right, bracing it down to 4, and we're gonna redirect the bulk of that to the left-hand side here. Wow. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Cool. That was way better than I was expecting.
Yeah, I usually plan for less damage, John.
And then we're gonna jig jog it over to here. Battle. Hard cell battle. Strong.
We're activating the victory squadrons. And I can activate 3 squadrons. I'm pretty sure I can hit all of them. So let's start. We've got to take out Wati on board here because I believe he is preventing me from bombing.
From those two.
From those two. So let's start with. What do you have? America or what is it's an evade? Okay. America is going to shoot at
What?
Watt.
Okay. That's pretty good.
Take 4.
Okay, so what I'm going to have you do is, because of screen, I'm going to have you re-roll a, I guess, blue one. All right.
Still hit.
Cool. Regardless, I can just brace it to 2.
Mm-hmm.
If I were to have made you done that, I would have then spent another one and try to re-roll to less damage, but
It's fair.
now that you've activated, you're engaged with Path and take a damage.
A worthwhile damage. I dealt more than I'm taking.
For now.
Vader. Same thing. Watt. Except Vader rolls something a little different.
Yes, he does.
And your unique squadron, so each crit
Counts
as damage.
Yep. Makes it hard for me.
We're going to adept the red one here.
Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna screen the double, because that's actually a double.
Yep. To blank.
Cool. I'm gonna have you re-roll the blue one.
The blue one. All right. Hit.
Okay. I will take it, and Luminara will allow me to refresh the brace. That leaves me on 1. And then you take a damage.
Yeah. Final squadron will be Tempest. I'm going to bomb into the front of the hard cell. 1 black die. With bomber, take 1.
I'm going to redirect it to my side, and with Luminar, I'm going to redo Watt's evade.
Mm-hmm. So my goal here is just to be
Engaged with Watt.
engaged with Watt and just out of path.
Oh. You're good right there.
Okay. So that was my 3 squadrons. And I forgot to add my dice for flight controllers. Yay!
Cool.
Yeah. We're gonna fire then my front into the front of this hard cell. I believe that is medium range.
Yep. I think so.
Maybe close. No, medium range. So 3 and 3. I don't think I've got any dice control at all. So we will block the brace. Take 5.
Reroll
The double.
the double.
4. All crits.
We will toss the evade, push the 1 over here, and take the remainder off the shields.
Okay, side to your down front. And a blue. For 2 hits, block the Evade, take 1.
So, take a damage. And then Luminara will allow me to redo that.
Yeah, now I have to move. We are at speed 2.
We're going to go with the super injured hard cell. Have a concentrate fire. We're going to use it. We're going to spend our engineering for the point that's needed to move this to the front. And then we're going to start by flacking out the side into...
So you spent your engineering token.
Yes.
To do that, take a rate.
And then we're going to flack out the side into Vader. And see what we get. There's 2. We're going to LTT. And we're going to add in 2 more black dice. Cool. And then we're going to Confire in on this shot with a black dice. Take 4.
Go ahead and I'm only going to impact 1, right?
Yep, it's regardless going to be 2.
So we'll just brace it to 2. And take 2. Down to 3.
We're going to shoot from my front into your front. Unobstructed, 3 dice with blink turbo laser towers. Take 3.
Into the front. I've got no shields, or 2 shields left.
You've got 2 shields there.
And we still have
Providence.
Providence. We're at long range, right?
I believe so. But just out the side. Yep.
Long range obstructed. 3 hits. Redirect to the right side. So I'm going to take 1, 2, and 3.
Okay. Hold on, let me see if I can move multiple different ways, because I'd rather just go straight. That will ram me. Okay, so ram, and then I move straight 1.
Okay.
Tempest gets overlapped. They land.
Put Tempest over here, which looks about where I want him. A little closer. Again, out of path with Y.
Okay.
And I take 1 damage. Here.
Cool.
I am out of ships.
Okay, so Providence is revealing an engineering. Surprise, we're gonna do it. We're gonna spend 6 engineering points removing this, gaining 3 tokens. We're going to start by shooting my side to the front of the victory. Long range, 1 dice. I have Shu Mei this round, so I get to re-roll it. No, leave it as a head.
1 into the front.
Yep.
I'm gonna take it.
Okay, and then I'm going to shoot 2 into the front of the interdictor. We are, again, long range. For that, Shumai allows me to roll up to 3. So take 1.
I'll just redirect it to the left side.
And then I get to move. Not going to overlap any fighters, and I'm going to land right there on the station. Pretty cool.
Squadrons, I think?
Yep. Squadrons to you. You have the Lambda.
So the Lambda is going to move up to here.
Cool. Now we're going to activate Wat Tambor. Wat Tambor is going to shoot at Vader. Take 2.
Reroll the blue.
Accuracy. Take 1.
I'll take my 1.
And Pap's gonna go, and Pap's gonna shoot Vader as well. Cool. We will reroll the black dice, and then we will block your evade. Take 1.
Take 1. Leaving me on 1.
That is it for squadrons.
Purgles?
Purgles go next. Like that. This is going to be out the tail. The tail. Move the tail so it's in this one. Just like that.
You know what? This Purgle thinks that this Prox Mine is actually an objective token, so he's moving toward it. Because why not?
Cool.
End of turn 3?
I think so.
Draven does his magic once again, taking a look at the Providence. Providence has got 3 dials. Draven takes a nav and a concentrate fire for his tokens for this round. We're then going to activate the Victory 2. Victory 2 shows a squadron. We're going to go ahead and use it. We're going to use it now instead of later. So first thing we're going to do is activate Vader. So Vader with 1 here. We're going to attack Wat. So that's 2 blacks, a blue and a red. Flight controllers.
Remembering it this
Gets me
time.
1 more. Yeah, I'm remembering it now. Here we go. We can adept one of these, but actually,
Literally doesn't matter.
it's not. I'm just going to do that and take 5.
Wat dies.
And then Vader.
Can't move because he doesn't have grit.
He does. Oh no, that's Merrick. I love it, John.
So
Cool.
Vader dies.
So Vader dies. At least he killed Watt in the process.
I think that's a good trade up
Is it? Is it really?
for me.
Merrick on Pap. So 2 and 2. Plus a blue die.
I will scatter it.
Yeah. And then activating Tempest.
Before you do that, I get a counter. For none.
Okay.
He's been doing pretty awesome.
Tempest is going to bomb right into the side of your hard cell. So 1 black die. 4-2.
Ay, ay, ay. Reroll it.
4-2.
I have to brace it. And then take a crit. The crit is damage controls. When you overlap a ship or an obstacle, deal another face up.
And then we're going to have an opening there. We're going to go my side into the side of your hard cell. For 2, potentially take 1. We're going to block the redirect, take 3.
There's nothing I can do to survive, so we spend no tokens and we refresh Pap's scatter.
And then out the front, I believe I can hit your
I think you can hit either.
If I can hit your side, I'd rather hit your side.
Yep.
All right, let's go for the side. Not bad. Block the brace. 6, 8, 7.
Reroll the double. Hold on. Was there 2 doubles in here?
There's 2 doubles in there.
And reroll both the doubles.
Pitch the token. Okay.
That's to
Good
4.
for you. It's to 4.
We will redirect to the rear and use Foreman's Labor to just take shields.
Okay. No.
Vader didn't move, or sorry, Merrick didn't move.
No, because he's. Oh, but he's got grit.
So you either have to move him or take a damage.
Yeah. Cool. Actually, like that. Should be out of range 1.
Okay.
If not, I'll move him back there.
It's out of range when I can tell from here.
Do I want to do that? Do I want to do that? Do that. Looks like. Foreman's Labor still has to activate, correct?
Correct.
I'm going to stay at speed 2. Move like so. This gets me out of range, but you're only going to get 1 die on me from your.
Okay, we're going to activate Foreman's Labor. We have a con fire. We're going to use it. And we're going to shoot. We're going to start by Merrick with the blue dice. Then we're going to LTTN on Merrick. And then we're going to use our con fire here. For take 3.
That's Draven's going to give you Confire Raid. We'll brace that to 2. Dropping down to 3.
Okay, now we're going to shoot out my front into Tempest with a black and a blue. Take 1. See you?
I see exactly what you're doing.
It wasn't too difficult, Pen.
No. I like it. It's good. I like it. Interdictor, engineering. I
Have 1 shield down. Or take it as a token.
think, John, what I'm going to do is take it as a token. That seems to me to be a smart move. And we're going to... Right, I don't think I can shoot your side. I think I have to shoot your front. Just looking at it from here. So we're going to start my front to front of your hard saw. All right.
Good. No tokens used. Bad. 2 damage. No crits that you can...
Can't do anything about it anyway, so yeah, block both tokens, take 2.
Easiest decision ever, Ken. I choose to do nothing, and then I refresh. And
You get your token back.
then I get my token back.
And at this point, I'm going to forego my second shot, and we're just going to move. So speed 2, jig jog alongside. I think, can that make it?
It's even better because now I get to position your fighters.
I suspect if I make it, shield dials a hit. So, shift there for a second.
Get more markers.
More markers for stuff, yeah.
land on him. We'll just...
Just move him out of the way. We know where he is.
Yeah. You may be right about shield dials. No.
Oh, wow. Just cleared. Okay. I can live with that. But I did overlap two of my squadrons, so Tempest and Merrick. Except they go on the interdictor.
Ah, they go on the interdictor?
Yes.
That's even better, though. I want them both engaged. Merrick's going to be double art.
Okay.
That's how I choose it.
Cool. Since the Lambda is unengaged, I'm going to move him one.
Why?
Fighter coordination team. After
Cool.
you execute
Cool.
maneuver. Yep.
I'm like, I'm in squadron phase. I still get a shit, Ken.
I'm intentionally moving things just to muck with you, John. And I think that's about all that I'm going to do here. So, John, to you.
Cool. Let's start off with the front of the Providence. Let's see what I got. Oh, it's a confire. Cool. Front of the Providence into whatever.
Merrick.
You have 3 health left. So
I do.
let's see what I can get. There's 2. We will confire in on this one. For nothing. And then
take a raid.
Okay. Then we're gonna X-Rax in. Come on, dice. See what I mean? Like, this would have been great if Shumai was this turn. There, take 4.
4, huh? I've got 3. Well, we're gonna brace that to 2.
And then I'm gonna attack him out the side now.
All right, do your worst.
1.
Cool. He's dead.
Yep, and then we're gonna continue down the Rhine and we're gonna hit Tempest. For Tempest can have 1.
Tempest takes 1.
And am I gonna hit my own 9s? I think the answer is maybe. I have a nab next turn. God, how funny would that be?
I'm gonna mark.
I'm gonna hit mines and take that. That's fantastic.
Can't move that way.
I know, I'm just measuring.
Oh, because of the. Yeah.
Yep. Cool. Everything's good. Can you please move me to there?
Finger. About there.
I'll kick my butt a little bit farther.
Sorry. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, I'm good with that. Are you good with that?
I'm good with that.
Now let's set off these mines that we've been waiting all game for.
Did you actually set them off? I think you only set one off.
That one, and not that one.
So you've got a mine
First, I think
and
resolve.
this, but you have to resolve that first, I think.
So yeah, we'll just put 2 damage over here, which will never get hit,
Yeah.
and then you roll 2 dice. If it's a hit or a crit, it goes straight to the hull.
Blues, correct?
Yep.
And
Hey,
one
I
hit.
lucked out. 1.
That one goes off.
Awesome.
I am out of ships.
It's awesome. I'm out of ships. Squadrons.
No, I think I'm done.
Well, did you move this or did you just use
Oh,
it?
yeah, that's right.
So technically he's
I
still
I
there.
still get to do something. Yeah. So now he's activating,
Yeah.
and he's going to bomb into the front of the hard cell. I get 1 blue.
Yep.
Take 1.
Yep. And I don't think there's anything that's alive that needs a refresh.
No. Pap gets to go.
Pap shoots into Tempest with the rainbow and see if we actually get any damage this time. Hey, 2!
All right, leaving him at 1.
Think Purgles, and you'll never guess this, Ken. This one's going way over here.
And this one,
It's gonna finally reach it.
he reaches it. Because he doesn't have to go the full 2, right?
No.
So he's
Has to move
eating
at least one.
he's eating the prox mine, so it gets to go away next turn, right?
Yeah. He can't even move through it.
Top of turn 5, Draven takes a look at the hard cell, Foreman's Labor next to me, and decides to take an engineering and a concentrate fire token. Again, getting me up to all 4. And then the interdictor activates. The interdictor shows an engineering command, and I still have all my shields, so
Okay, one.
I'm just going to repair the one.
I think we were supposed to do that last time and then didn't.
I took a token.
Ah, okay. Never mind.
Let's go ahead, John. We're going to fire everything I've got into the side of Foreman's Labor because I cannot hit your front or your rear, so that's 2 and 2. Really wish I had a Confire. And we will block the brace. Take 3.
Okay. I can't really do anything then because I have nowhere to redirect it. Because I have a shield there, Foreman's Labor says that becomes 2. So then I start off by taking a crit.
Yep.
Ruptured engine, after you execute a maneuver, if your speed and your dial is greater than 1, suffer damage. And that's it. Boop.
All right, now that that's been done, we're at close range to Pap. We're gonna shoot at Pap.
Cool.
Here's the flak. Take 2. Assuming you're gonna scatter that.
Brace.
This one.
Oh yeah, I should probably use the ones that are on there, not just random ones.
Yeah.
Yep, brace that.
And I appreciate your thought. You know, it's Luminara. You're trying to reverse engineer Luminara.
Correct.
So.
It's Luminara and Anakin put together.
Oh, jeez. Okay, we're gonna move here at speed 2 because I don't have much option. Yeah, I'll land, I think.
You'll be fine.
It's close, but I'm good.
Okay, we're gonna go with Foreman's Labor. Got a nav. Shocking. Going to use it. And we're gonna start by flacking the Lambda shuttle out the front
Okay.
with a black and a blue. For nothing. And then we're gonna link turbo lasers and 2 blacks for take 2.
Okay.
And then, are we at close range here? Yep, we're gonna hit Tempest Squad with a black and a blue for 2 damage.
2 damage.
Yep.
All right, Tempest is destroyed.
Okay, we're gonna jump up to speed 3. Fun times. And land ourselves. He is double arch, just so we know where we place him. And we're going to land right there. I'm going faster than 1. I take a damage. It goes straight to the hull.
And you get a raid token for a nav too, just because I want to use Draven.
Yep. Cool. Great.
And Victory moves next. Victory shows a squadron. I have boosted comms. Do I have range to the Lambda? I do.
Cool.
Lambda moves at speed 3. And bombs the rear of Form's Labor. For nothing.
Awesome.
Again, no other squadrons. I don't think I have any shots at all. I mean,
take it
I
straight.
could, but why?
There's
And that's medium, which I lose the die. Errata range, so all I'm going to do is move.
like bumper cars.
I'm going to spend the token,
Go to speed.
drop to speed 1.
I think it's basically just movement for turn 6. Most
you're
of this. Okay, Pravi has a navigate. We're going to use it as a navigate, and we're going to flak out the front because we're just at close range. Into that. And because we're doing
Turn 5.
turn 5, we're going to re-roll it. Take 2.
Shumai comes in use here.
Yay! Then we're gonna go drop to speed 1 and land ourselves right there.
Oh man, I was hoping you wouldn't do that. Then I could make you.
Do you want to give me a token?
Table. I mean, I'm going to give you a token anyways, just because, again, I have Draven. Let's use him.
Yep. Okay, so then fighters to me. And speed 5. We come and we touch in
Yeah, we know he's over there.
right there. I'm gonna overlap it when I move, but hey, we're next to each other right now.
Yep.
Purgles go, and I need these Purgles to get out of here. Like that.
And this one is going to go this way.
Cool.
So Draven goes, we look at one of the dials, I take a nav and a engineering token for giggles. We're going to activate the victory first. I have a concentrate fire. I'm going to take it as a token. I'm going to move 1 forward.
Okay, the only ship that really matters is going to be the hard cell. Hard cell is pretty much rated for everything but squadrons, but we're going to do squadrons, and we're going to shoot into you with this. I need 2 damage. If not, then I'm rolling like literally all the black dice into you.
I think you've got
Or
enough.
stupid fighter that wouldn't do anything the entire time. Awesome. And then I choose to move directly into this corner. And then I get to move, and as long as I don't hit the Purgle and I stay on the table and avoid the mine, so he just goes straight. Move me there, please. Outside of all of that, do you choose to give me a squadron raid?
No, I'm not going to give you squadron raid. I want to
Don't
keep
want
it.
to collect all of them?
Oh, that would be a fun thing to do. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to give you squadron raid. Just to have 1 ship with all raid.
All of it's rated. Next turn, it's dead.
Yes.
But it's not this turn. I was faster than speed 1, so I take another hull damage.
Interdictor has an engineering. I already have everything fixed up, so it doesn't matter. I'm at speed 2, but I can do a double crank turn or something to keep me from hitting myself. Thank you.
I have a nav. I clear my raid, and I go 1 forward like that. Purgle can technically move, but they do not matter.
No, but you know what? They're enjoying this so much, John, that this one's
I
going to
gotta move first.
Oh, all right, fine.
I don't want the mines near me. He's gonna return it to the station.
Well, you know what? This Purgle, John, because you're going to fly off the station. He's more interested in path over here, so he's flying off over in this general direction.
Cool.
Was a lot closer of a game than the final score really shows up. I needed 2 more hits on that hard cell.
Yeah, hard cell was about to explode.
And the score would have flip-flopped here. Really, the victory point here goes to you because of victory points.
Yep. It's interesting because the random commanders affected what you would pick for my objectives.
It did. When it came down to abandoned mining facility, I'm thinking, I've got Draven, I can probably keep you with some of the engineering commands to come out and prevent you from collecting just tons of victory points. As it stood, I kept you to 7. I think if I had any other commander and couldn't raid you, you would have had 15, 20, 30 tokens.
Way up there.
So I think keeping it to 33 points not bad. Foreman's labor, if I would have gotten that, would have flipped me to a win. So it was a matter of could I nab that or not, and could you fly into the Purgle or get close enough to a mine?
I tried. I kept trying to get you to go into the mines, and it just did not work.
I positioned myself thinking as long as the shield dial doesn't hit something accidentally. The problem was I kept the interdictor kind of out of the play for the first 2 turns to be able to score those 2 victory tokens. But in the end, it really didn't matter. I needed a lot more.
Also, to be fair, you were extremely lucky in getting those last 2 tokens.
Yes.
Because it just clipped it.
Yeah.
Just
that
clipped
little
it.
bump. Yeah.
That I'm like, let's see, put it on your ship, and it just bumped the thing. So
Yeah.
just in range. So final score, 144 for me, 111 for Ken with an MOV of 33, so a 6.5. Congratulations, Jeffo. You got dealt Luminar this time, and we're able to skip by. We'll see what you get in the next round.
Redspec01, again, apologies. Close game, opportunity was there, but Draven did not come through for you. It was not my fault. So that's what I've got to say about that.
I think it was interesting because I thought I was going to kill your victory, and then somehow the victory outslipped me, which was really, really weird to have to say out loud.
I really thought the victory was going to go... No damage at all internally on the victory. It was all... no, there was 1.
Yes.
1. 2?
Yeah.
Not very much. I am surprised the victory got away with it. I think part of it was your Providence was just too far away. Your Providence didn't do a lot against the ships.
No, it obliterated squadrons, though.
Oh, yeah, I mean, squadrons, you took off that 74 points to squadrons.
If you didn't have Draven,
Okay.
I would have just sat there at speed 1 the entire game farming off of it.
Farming, yep.
And then pulling at the end, because it would have taken you to get into range. I would also have deployed it like this, sideways, and I could have just dropped to speed 0. I will always outdo you point-wise until you could get to me, because I had 3 ships to your 1. Or 2.
Correct. So there was no way I was able to really... couldn't
points.
win that, which means both ships would have been having to move at speed 2 directly into you, and you would have placed the prox mines in such a way that they were going off.
Correct.
So I might have been able to get to you and start firing turn 4.
You'd have to somehow shoot through the field that I would leave there.
Right, but even if I came from a side or something, I mean, there might have been something I could have done, but still, earliest I would have attacked turn 4. And then that's at long range. Turn 5, I would have been able to do a little bit more. I probably could have taken out 1 hard cell,
But at that point,
you would have had both my ships, and you'd have had 15 tokens. Yeah. So I think, oddly enough, Draven was probably the best.
One of the best things that could have happened to you. I know, crazy.
So go figure. But it wound up working out being fairly close. So, we're going to see what comes up next, because there's only 2 admirals that are down, with 36, I think, left to pick from.
Yeah.
So a lot more action coming down the pipe.
So now that these 2 admirals have been used, they are out for the rest of the entire tournament.
That's right.
Okay, big shout out and thank you to all of our Patreon members. If you'd like to check that out, there's a link down below.
And if you were wondering, all the acrylic rulers, the speed dials that we were using, and some of the markers all came from Admiral Tater's ship shop. If you are interested in purchasing from him, there's a link down below. And don't forget to use the promo code IONRadio15 for 15% or more, 15% off orders of $50 or more.
Okay, until next time, I'm John.
And I'm Ken.
And this is Madness.